Hey folks, welcome back to another episode. Today, got me another HyperX headset. This is a Cloud II wireless headset. I've been eyeing this thing forever. Yeah. So just a little like prerequisite. I do have a lot of HyperX headset. I have this version actually in the wired version of it. I have like the gray version. I have the red version, which one of my kids is using right now. And then at the same time, I have some wireless one here that I've bought, and we're all using this. This is mine. This is my other kid right here. So we all love HyperX headset. They're super easy to use. You plug it in, it just works. It just never fails on you. So anyway, love HyperX headset when it comes to that stuff. I actually need to really try their keyboards and mouse because those I haven't touched yet. I've just been getting headsets. I don't know why. Their headset is super comfortable. So anyway, this is the Cloud II. This is the wireless one. Basically, they took the same design as their super popular wired version of it, and then they just made it wireless. Yeah. And so I just wanted to test it out because I really like all the other wireless versions of the other ones. And these are the Flight and the Flight S. Love them. So anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this, take a look at it. Let's see if it's any good. Alrighty, let's here. Alright, instruction booklets. Okay, cool. Now, yes, download the software, update the latest firmware, so on and so forth. Oh wow. You know what? This thing right here actually is a lot smaller than my other headset. Interesting. I never thought about it, but anyway, good, literally same design and everything. Stitching is all there. Beautiful stitching. It looks like it's just premium right here. Super premium. Yep, still got the same design. They did change this up just a bit. I don't know if you noticed that or not. If you have one of these wired version of it, you know that they did change it up just a little bit. Everything else though is kind of the same. Yeah, they kept all the button really simple. So you look at this right here, this is volume. It feels really good. Yeah, it's not loose, which I really don't like loose volume button. Let me see here. Yeah, so this one right here is super loose. This is the Flight version. It's super loose. The Flight S, not as much, I guess. The Flight S is a bit, it has a bit stickiness to it when you're moving it, but it's not as good as this one right here though. This one right here it feels super good. There's a little tactile to them so that you can kind of feel that you change it from notch to notch. But then at the same time, there's that resistance to it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going in a lot of details here because that's one of those things that just bugs me whenever I'm playing games and I'm trying to adjust the volume, or when suddenly I accidentally touch it because I'm adjusting the headset and the volume goes way up because I'm accidentally touching it. So that's something super important that you probably don't realize when you're picking one of these headsets out. Anyway, that's super important to me. Button wise, so the one thing about HyperX is that they made the button so take a look at this. Okay, this is like recess in. You see that? So that there's a power button, but then this one right here is kind of extruding out. You see that? The reason why is that it's going to be on your head, right? So you're not going to know what button you're pushing. And so the only thing that you can do is to kind of feel it. So when you're feeling your finger right here, you know which is the power button and which is the mute button right here. Very nice. The design this is not like super glossy, I would say. Yeah, it has like a matte finish to it. Not super glossy. All right, so let's take a look at this right here. This is what HyperX is best known for right here, in my opinion. These headphones cushion is just so good. Okay, so the one thing I'm gonna point out for all you Flight S users, so if you have one of these, this is the Flight S right here. So you see this pillow right here, this is super thick, right? And so a lot of, I've talked to my kid about this before, and one of them said that he doesn't like how big this thing is. Because what it does is that it compresses the head too much because the pillow is too big. He likes this one right here on the Flight version because it's smaller. It doesn't feel like it crushes his head. And I feel like that's what this one is right here. The pillow is a lot smaller. I don't think it's gonna crush your head as much. Time will tell, but at least that's what I noticed. Okay. Obviously, you know, this is super elastic right here. I mean, you can really bend this thing, beat it up. The one thing that I never really like about this style of headset, though, is the little cord that just comes out of this. You know, to me, I think they can tuck it in somehow, but you know, that's just how it is. They've kept this design forever. Yeah, you see how like when you're moving this in and out, you see how this is kind of touching that? I really don't like that. But anyway, that's just nitpicky on my part. All right, USB-C to charge. Obviously, everyone has USB-C there, but looks like it comes with some good USB-C cord there. USB dongle. Okay, this one right here is for the mic. So in case if you're running a fan or something like that, you have this little muffle right here. Right there. Let's go ahead and take that off. Yeah, you have this little thing right here for the mic. You know, because you might have a desk fan or something that your Discord buddy is gonna go, yeah, it's staticky. But yeah, you can put this thing on. So one thing also to note here, let me just take this off for now. There's a little light right here, okay? So let's go ahead and plug that in. So I've plugged the dongle into one of my PC back here, so that I can turn it on and kind of give a little test here. So let's say if I were to press the mute button right here. Yeah. See how it's lit up red that it's mute? Which is good because from my experience with all the other headset, when you put it on like this, you don't know if you are muted or not. And so it's always good to kind of have your eye right here, right? To tell you that, hey, this is red, so your mic is mute. And so when I press this thing right here, see, right now I can't even see what the button is, but I can feel that the mute button is extruding out a little bit, so I can press that. And there you have it. The red goes away. I can kind of see it on the corner of my eye. And so that's super important right there. Every single headphone should have that functionality. So if you look at this one right here, this is the Flight. You see that? It doesn't have like an indicator to tell you at all. All you can hear is the little audible that's inside the ear that says, hey, is muted or is not. But even so, when I'm pressing this button, it's like single or double audible. So single is you're not muted. Double, I'm muted with my mic red right here. I can see it. But yeah, very nice. Pretty much they thought of everything for gamers, I would say. This is very comfortable, by the way. This is super comfortable. I may have to steal this for my kid. Yeah, very comfortable. Okay, well guys, that's it for me. That's as simple as it gets right there from a wireless headset standpoint. I think this is gonna last quite a long time, I would say. This thing is good. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.